Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Angel Says Art. Nice to see you all if you're veterans of the channel. Nice to see you if you're new. This is my art channel where I'm kind of all over the place. I don't really have a niche, and honestly, that's kind of how I like it. I do whatever I feel like doing, and it kind of mirrors my other channel that I have on YouTube called Angel Says Life. If you want to check me out over there, or also you can click on the QR code that will take you to my socials, including my other channel here on YouTube, where I react mainly to music right now. I'm putting out lots of shorts lately, so thank you for your engagement with my shorts. I just woke up today and I just felt like I want to do something cool, relaxed, informative. I want to hang out with you guys because, like, how are y'all doing right now? I'm gonna drink some. This is boba. This Thai tea with boba. And I know my fellow artists out there, all of y'all probably are empaths, neurodivergent folks, heavily feeling people. And man, are we struggling in this climate, right? I have more videos about that if you want to get into that. But today, I want to keep it a little lighter. When I share my videos on social media, I often get comments and sometimes questions on texture. Texture. For my ASMR folks. And a lot of people, I think in general, think that there's rules about texture. I didn't go to art school. I mean, I took some art classes and everything, but I am a self-taught, self-made artist who comes from a family of painters. I do whatever I feel like doing. Hello. You do the same, okay? So I have some mediums here that I want to talk to you about and how I go about using them. And then maybe you could share how maybe you go about using them, and we can kind of just open up a forum of sharing, because honey, I do not believe in gatekeeping in art. Then this is for you. So let's get into it. I think the thing I get asked about the most is my paste texture that I like to use on my canvases. And I love the look of the 3D and how it pops off of the canvas. So I'm going to go over two things. Okay, back when I was, more broke, okay, because let's keep it real. Back when we didn't have a lot of, we didn't have a lot of money, I used to go to the Walmart. I'm not even kidding. Walmart, any kind of hardware store. And I used to buy this. As you can see, I still have a tube. Sometimes when I'm out of the other thing I'm going to show you, I will use this. This is the Drydex Dry Time Indicator Spackling and Nail Hole Filler. Okay. And it usually comes in a round container like that. And then you're supposed to like take one of these and then you fill the nails, right? In the wall, the nail holes. Okay. But then I saw that they make one with this spout. This was the best thing that ever happened to me. For instance, I'll put it up here for you to see. I'm working on my Chingona cake painting currently right now, bringing that back. It's been like almost 2 years since it got put to the side. But as you can see, when I'm doing the whole frosting thing and I'm kind of going around, like, this spout is like the best. You can just squeeze it and it does like a frosting thing. When I used to use the containers, I actually got those little cake frosting bags with the tips. I used to get those from the dollar store. It was horrible. It fell apart. Like, if you want that sort of frosting look, if you're doing something and that's what you're going for, just spend like the extra $3 and get like a frosting bag from Walmart or Amazon or something, because honestly, the dollar, it wasn't even worth it. It was more stress. But now your girl has a little more coin. Okay. It ain't from this channel because nobody's watching my videos. Y'all are watching my shorts, but my videos are struggling, y'all. So with that said, like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Help your girl out. This stuff. I had my eye on this stuff. It is Liquitex Basic Acrylics Modeling Paste. Is it like... I had heard of modeling paste. This thing I found at Hobby Lobby, this tube, for $8. When you are a struggling artist, okay, and you're just beginning or you're a student, okay, of art, $8 is a lot of money, you guys. If I had to choose a of course, I like this better. And I'm going to tell you why. This, the way that it lays down on the canvas, I feel like it adheres better to the canvas, and it dries faster. Both dry really fast, don't get me wrong, but this almost seems instantaneous. Like, it's still workable, but it's instantaneous. The cons about it are like, if you're a real big texture person like I am, this goes fast. And they do have like bigger tubs, I'm telling you, but I mean, you're dropping coin for this stuff. This always seemed like when I was trying to adhere it to the canvas, I would have a lot more like crumble. I would have more fall off, especially when it dried. I would have more fall off. Like, I would sometimes, like when it was fully dried, I would rub my hand over it and you would get like, you know, the excess crumbs falling off. And it wasn't a whole lot, but I would have crumbs falling off. When I do this, there are no crumbs. There are no crumbs. Okay, and these are minor things, guys. I'm letting you know what is available to you, and I'm letting you know what I've learned over the years. But you want to adhere this to your canvas or whatever medium you're using. This is where this comes in. Mod Podge. We love Mod Podge here. I use Mod Podge for so many things, you guys. It's ridiculous. I seal some of my paintings with this. My Halloween Jack for my front yard, paper mache, like, Mod Podge was my friend. You just take a regular brush and you dip it in here and you literally just go over the spackle that you just laid down, and then you let that dry. And then you have adhesion, and you're not going to get chunks of spackle falling off. Now, I did this for years before I went and got this. Now, when you use this, you don't have to do that second step. So let's talk tools. The way that I apply it to the canvas, I have, of course, like I said, this one for like big jobs. And then I told you I actually used cake decorating bags with tips. But then I found this, right? Now that I'm using this and this doesn't have tips, what I'm doing is I'm very finely using these, your palette knife. They have packs of 5 of these or something for like $3 at Walmart. It's rather small. So I was able to squeeze this out and kind of pipe it. All right, let me know if you have any more questions down below about spackle, because I will be happy to answer your questions. I have been working with spackle and modeling paste for years. Next thing I want to talk about, gold leaf, y'all. I get so many questions about gold leaf. Very rarely they're not used together. And the reason is because I feel like this makes the spackle jump off of my canvas even more. And I love the way that that looks. So look, I transferred it out of its package when I bought it. It came in sheets. And because of how I use it, I just took the sheets and crumbled them and put them in. I got this from Hobby Lobby. I think you can get this from anywhere. Michael's, all kinds of places. And they come in multicolors. You can get just the gold, just the silver, just the copper. But I like the trio. I'll show you some pictures of my art. It just adds depth. It adds dimension. It adds interest. It adds more texture. And I just love texture. And so the way that I apply it though, Mod Podge is your friend. I literally just open this, right? I'm not going to open it, but I'll pretend. I open it. I get my paintbrush of whatever size. I literally just dip it. And then I dip in here and pick up what I want. And then I slide it right on the canvas or wherever I'm putting it. And I just keep building like that. And then if you want to add more, you can add more. But that's how I do it. A lot of people think that it can be really overwhelming. Just play with it. Figure it out. You can do it. I use these for texture, and a lot of people probably don't think about it. Oil pastels, artist pastels. Now, I spent good money on these back when I was still living in the city. And, oh my God, can I open these? You see, I only have 3. And I bought it was like you get to pick your colors. I bought these at Blick Art. And these were expensive. Okay, but I bought the colors that I was like, I feel like I used the most and that would bring me, you know, vibrant colors to my paintings. And sometimes I just use these in the background. I just go ham. You know what? Check this out. I got a whole basket of like these mid-grade oil pastels. Like I think these are from Walmart. Look at how many colors I have. And honestly, these work just as good. I'm not gonna lie. All right, last, but certainly not least. Let's open this up. Oil. I don't paint with oil. Okay, I don't. I've tried. It was cool. It's not my jam. I'm an acrylic painter through and through. But I have created texture and wonderful ways of enhancing paintings, especially I find doing portraits. Okay, listen. A lot of people are probably going to be like, oil is expensive. It is. It is, but for what I do, it's worth it because, you know, I invested in, like, you can buy the artist packs of colors, right? I mean, it cost me $50 or something when I bought them. And then I always buy an extra black and an extra white because I use those a lot. And honestly, these tubes are still damn near full, and I've had these for almost 2 years. That's pretty much it, guys. I just really, I don't know. I woke up this morning, I was like, I never thought I would like do a video about this, but I don't know. I hope it reaches somebody, and I hope it gives you guys some ideas. I don't know, makes you excited about creating something, and also just excited about play. You know, artists, we need to play more. I need to take my own advice, okay? But I'm just saying I'm in this new era of being an artist that needs to play more, especially during this time of, okay, go get yourself some inflation. It's probably not $3 anymore, sorry. But anyway, do it anyway. And if you want to do that thing that you're not doing, but you know you want to do it anyway. Thanks for tuning in today. I really do hope this helps. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hang out, join the artist family. I appreciate every single one of you. Click my QR code and maybe go check out my Etsy store where I have some of my paintings over there, and definitely I have a lot of prints over there. Just go check it out. Give my shop a like. You know, you don't even have to buy anything. All these things is a free way to help us creatives out, you know? Until next time, peace.